For me, I got into K-pop in 2017 through BTS, and 2018 was my first full year being a K-pop stan. So the first song I listened to this year was Bad Boy by Red Velvet. Like before this, I didn't really like stan them, but like let me tell you, after Thanks, this is like my favorite song of the year. At this time, I also didn't have any like social media accounts, so I was a bit uncultured, if you get what I mean. I wasn't really a hard multi-fandom at like January, February time, and I was only listening to BTS and Twice's old discographies. NCT was the first group I started listening to. I started studying them before Boss and Touchlight came out, so I knew NCT when the yearbook stuff were coming out, and I was listening to their old stuff like Cherry Bomb and stuff like that. Usually for me, I actually start studying groups like just before they come back, and it's like really weird, but I actually love it because then it makes me feel like I'm there for their first comeback of the year, and it was just really good for me. Let me just say, like NCT was one of the hardest groups that I learned because like I don't know, I learned them like one and then I learned the other one, and I like kept on learning them. I just kept on like getting confused, especially between like Renjo and like Jeno and like the Dreamies mostly, and like Jaemin confused me so much because he was there sometimes and he wasn't, but now my bias is Mark and I actually love him so much. In April, Time for the Moonlight came out and I lost my shit. Like I started standing G-Friend because I already stand Mamamoo because I was watching Mamamoo Starry Night on Inkigayo. I'm not sure if I said that right, so don't kill me. So I was watching Showtime as well, and this was all before like I was just getting to know new groups, and G-Friend happened to be one of them, and I just loved it so much. Like Time for the Moonlight had the opportunity to be like one of the number one songs. Like it won so many times on the music shows, and like this made like G-Friend big again, but I feel like they would have got even bigger if they released a better song than Sunny Summer. Like I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Sunny Summer, but like I'll talk about that more later when I'm talking about the summer songs. We were actually being fed because literally the next month we got BTS's Tear album, which I can vouch for was the best album of the year, like nothing else. Like Fake Love, everyone like might have been the best and like might have not been the best, but like everybody was just like, oh, it was shit. But like the only thing wrong with Fake Love, I think, was the chorus, and it was a bit like not my favorite, but the rest of the song was amazing. The Tear album had some of the best songs of the year on it, like Paradise, Love Maze, Tear. Listen to Tear, like Tear still gets me to this day, like everything about it. Also, let me just say, Icon just came out this year. Like, personally for me, I loved Bling Bling, and I don't get why everybody was like, oh, it was a failure. But they all got told when Love Scenario came out, and they were like, oh, 1 win, 2 wins, 3 wins, and they got 11 wins. So I'm pretty sure it was a good song. But like for me, I loved Love Scenario. But then when Killing Me came out, I loved Killing Me more. And then when Goodbye Road came out, I loved Goodbye Road more. Like, I'm waiting for their song that's about to come out. Like, there's like 4 days left, I think. I got social media. Well, I got Instagram first in April. And then I lost my password to the first one recently, so I just made a new Instagram. But it's just the same name, but with an extra E. And I got Twitter in May. And yeah, love it. I actually love being on Twitter. It's my favourite thing to do in the day, just reading all the tweets and everything. They're just so amazing. I think from this point on, I became an intellect on K-pop.
머릿속을 파고들어 더더더 구석구석 파헤치고 달리면서 부딪혀 Don't mess up my tempo 따라와 이건 충분히 I said don't mess up my tempo 완전히 어디에도 없을 일 talk.
너만 있으면 되는 거야. Yeah, yeah. Oh gosh, 난리야. 맞아, 난 저 기분 파. 금방 또 사랑에 빠져. 나는 수많은 밤 나를 취하게 만들어. 별이 빛나는 밤.
Check it out, y'all. 무덤덤해져가는 서로의 감정 때문에 상처를 주는 것조차도 이제 무덤덤한 우리 이미 사랑을
Whether feeling hot or cold, stray kids going fast or slow. 난 끝과 불꽃게 life, 극과 극과 극. Well, like.
내가 말했잖아 속지 말라고. 내 손을 잡는 순간 너는 위험해질 거라고.
So I'm not gonna like talk about why I stand them, but like if you guys want me to do that, I can, like how I did for Luna in my other previous video, and you guys can check that out if you want to. So summer rolls around and I first listened to Thanks, which is an iconic moment for me in this year because Thanks by 17 is my favourite song of the year. And this is when all the good like people before they were coming out. So 17, if you guys know, in July, 17, G Friend, Chungha, and Mama Mew all came out in that same week, and that week was like amazing. But like I just wanted to show some appreciation for Thanks. I think all the best songs of the year came from summer, cause we got Love You, Oh My, Egotistic, Dance the Night Away. Like I could go on forever. Like. So yeah, before in the video I was talking about how Sunny Summer wasn't really my favourite song, and I thought it kind of ruined G Friend's like fame for a bit. And it's not because like it was bad, it was a bad song, it was like it wasn't them, and it wasn't like it didn't show everything they could normally give. Like in Time for the Moonlight we seen everything, so that's the only reason I have something against Sunny Summer. But like, what do I really know? When I got sent back to hell, like songs like Regular, Idol, My Pace, Power Up, Remember Me, What, Love Bomb, like songs like that came out, and this is also when I started standing my Oh My Girl, Dreamcatcher, and Promise 9. So SM played us by thinking we thought OT9 were going to come back for good, but they weren't, and that was kind of disappointing. Like when Tempo came out I was a bit disappointed, but now I think I might even like it better than Love Shot, but I'm not sure yet. Also, Twice came back for the third time this year, and like I couldn't even be more proud. Like, yes. I don't even know if I'm going in order anymore, but literally who gives a shit. So when I heard about Really Bad Boy, I was like, SM, are you serious? What's with the same name? Like, I was a bit disgusted actually. And I thought, okay, whatever. And then when I listened to it, I was shocked. Like, they started the year and ended the year for me. Like, what other queens can do that? At this time of year, my favourite songs were Windflower, Fiance, Shootout, Simon Says, Millions. I think these songs really like refreshed and finished off my year well. So I'm gonna talk about like the awards season and like the award shows and music festivals on another day. So I might as well include Chungha's new video that came out like today, because that has started off my year so well. Like Chongha owns January. Like last year it was Roller Coaster and this year it's Cargo. Like I think you guys should all go listen to it if you haven't yet. Also, just to finish off this amazing video, we might as well talk about Kai and Jenny's situation, because just I don't even know what happened. Like I was awake at 2 a.m. in the morning and I just see scandals everywhere, and like, you know, me being me, I thought it was another Lisa Cook, but so I'm actually still in shock, but I don't really have anything to say about it. Like I know people like, oh, if it wasn't another artist, they would have been in more trouble as like Jenny was. But I think we just have to all accept that Jenny is YG's favorite, and I don't really know, but the best thing out of this is actually the Twitter memes, because I just can't get enough of them. They're actually so funny. So let's hope nothing bad comes out of Jenny and Kai. And Jen Kai. Oh my god, that sounds so weird coming out of my mouth. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and see you next time.